Well, good afternoon and welcome to this 10 Weather Impact Show. I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer.
And I'm meteorologist Aaron White, and we are tracking some changes in the forecast, finally, for going from this cold flurries to spring.
Yes,
Finally?
temperatures are going up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're above freezing today. Yesterday we were locked in the 20s. It
Yep.
was a particularly cold day around here, and got a couple of flurries out there in spots right
Sure.
now. Nothing
Yeah.
major.
Nothing,
And
yeah.
then maybe a couple of rain showers in the coming days. Still a lot of talk about this fireball, though.
I know, just remarkable yesterday, seeing the videos and stuff yesterday of it coming in, and NASA confirming that it was likely at least 6 feet in diameter, about the
that
size
big?
of a car,
Okay.
like a sedan, and just, with the weight and everything, and it came in at just like a low enough angle, and the speed that it had, it was able to create that sonic boom that everyone heard, which made it even more, remarkable itself, because normally a lot of times you don't really hear them, you just see them go by.
And what's funny is I heard some of the NASA folk talking that the size was just right, so they actually weren't even tracking it. They didn't see it, you know, that's really kind of interesting to think about.
Yeah,
even though.
Yeah, and it does happen. I mean, sometimes I was talking to somebody yesterday because they were asking about this meteor, which now is actually, because of the size of it, a small asteroid.
Okay.
And if you remember back to 2013. There's one over Russia that got really talked about. There was
I remember the
dashcam
video.
videos. Chelyabinsk, Russia actually had that, and it was so loud that it actually shattered windows. So thankfully that didn't happen, but
I know.
it happens, once in a while.
It
so
does.
I guess we'll be watching for something else to happen. But this is a look at the map that showed where it was spotted. This was based on reports all across many states, of course, here in Ohio. Pennsylvania, we saw the videos yesterday, and we're going to talk about that here a little bit later on in the show. We got a couple more videos to look at. But if you haven't done so yet, if you have a doorbell camera, security camera, any camera that might be facing is outside really, look at it around 8:55 to 9 o'clock yesterday morning, and you might be able to see something.
How about that?
Yeah. So
That large of a coverage area. Nowadays there's so many different angles of video and all of that kind of stuff. And I mean, every Lyft or every Uber's got a camera in
Exactly.
so they're going to capture that.
And I feel like it's one of those things where, because people ask about, is this happening more often, or is this more commonplace? And well, it's just being documented more. Kind of similar situation with reports of tornadoes and stuff too. They're being documented more, so you see numbers a little bit different here and there, but not surprising, especially since we talked about it yesterday. Back on February 11th, we had another fireball here in Ohio. That one not as large, wasn't heard, but it was seen.
Yeah. The other side of the coin, on Friday is the first day of spring.
Yeah.
And temperatures should be approaching 70 on Friday.
Yeah,
just a tiny chance of a rain shower, looking pretty good.
Yeah, but small chance. We can handle that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take 60s in the forecast here as we go into springtime. And going into the weekend, we're going to be tracking highs in the 70s and likely even more above normal temperatures. This outlook that you're looking at right here, where you see all that orange and especially that deeper red in parts of Texas and Oklahoma, higher chances for above normal temperatures as we really go through the forecast. So we're looking better. We're on the up and up, especially as we continue on through this week. As Chris mentioned, we had temperatures, we were stuck in the 20s yesterday. Today we're above freezing. We'll get up to near 40. Tomorrow we'll be in the 50s, Friday 60s, and then just going to keep going up, at least kind of leveling out in the 70s here as we head towards the weekend. But we are tracking at least some above normal temperatures to kick off the spring season. Right now, it's still chilly out there. Temperatures have gotten up to about 35 this afternoon. Still tracking pretty overcast skies, calling for really mostly cloudy skies here as we go through this afternoon. Could see a few peaks of sunshine. Not going to get that much warmer here today. Likely upper 30s to around 40 going to be the high. Now, because we have the winds out of the south, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour, that is helping to warm us up through the 30s, getting closer to 40 today. If we had more sunshine, maybe we'd be talking about 50s here this afternoon, but not happening here today. However, as we go through the rest of this afternoon, again, our temperatures are getting up into the 30s to near 40. A few flurries, some sprinkles are possible this afternoon. Not much to really worry about here for today. And then, of course, coming up on Friday, 2 days from now, the first day of spring, officially the spring equinox, and we are looking at highs in the 60s, but our normal high for March 20th is 53. So we'll be sitting pretty good here by the end of the week, and like I said, right on into the weekend. For now, as we look at the radar picture, tracking a few scattered flurries here and there. Not a lot to worry about. You can see more activity down to our south and west, where there's actually some rain showers moving through as we're tracking some of those flurries building through the area. Again, not a lot happening right now, and really not going to see much. We could see a little bit better chance for a few scattered showers as we head into tomorrow here on your Thursday, and as Chris mentioned, maybe another chance for our Friday. As we go through the hour-by-hour forecast, there's that chance for a few flurries, some sprinkles this afternoon, this evening. That really clears out of here. May see some clearing overnight. As we head into your Thursday morning, may see a little sunshine, pretty cloudy for your Thursday, and there's that chance for some scattered showers passing through, especially around the noon hour, early afternoon. That kicks out of here. We'll get a little bit of clearing, and then as we head into your Friday morning, some clouds building in, and also that chance for maybe a few light rain showers here on your Friday. Otherwise, looking pretty mild. As we look at today, again, 40 for a high, a few sprinkles, flurries, otherwise staying mostly cloudy. Winds out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for tonight, leveling out around 32, right at freezing, so not going to be super cold. Not as cold as we've had the last couple of mornings when we were down in the low 20s, upper teens. We had wind chills down into the single digits, so not going to be that cold here tonight. May see the wind chill factor dipping down into the 20s, but overall, we're improving our conditions here as we go through the forecast. As we can see it right here, 52 for a high tomorrow. We'll see some rain showers around, pretty scattered, and again, not a lot happening. It's not going to be a washout here today, tomorrow, even Friday. Very slight chances for any shower activity as we go through the end of the week. And then looking ahead to the weekend, you can see our temperatures there on Saturday. Mostly sunny skies and 72 for a high temperature. Nice thing about Saturday is we're not going to be tracking a lot of wind. There may be a light breeze, 5 to 15 miles per hour at best. So really a decent Saturday coming our way. And then by Sunday, we'll see those highs into the lower 70s. But Sunday's going to be the day where we're tracking some changes because we're going to be watching a cold front building through, and that's going to bring us the chance for a couple showers, maybe a thunderstorm late Sunday into Sunday night. And then eventually our temperatures taking a tumble once again as we head into next week. We have those highs back in the 40s to lower 50s, so we're sitting pretty good as we head into next week as well. Maybe a little bit cooler than, of course, the 70s, but at least we are tracking some better conditions after the last few days where we've been stuck in the 20s. We've had these scattered snow showers around. Not tracking any more of those as we head into next week, but we will have to watch Sunday with that chance for a couple showers or thunderstorms as we get into the latter half of the day and going into our Sunday night. But otherwise, should be a pretty decent weekend with those highs in the 70s. That's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast. We also want to check out some new video into us here at 10 TV, and these both are regarding that fireball, that meteor that was seen yesterday. Check out this one. This was on a dash cam. It's just as they're driving along, and then all of a sudden, you'll see it there, right there, just going by, just that big, bright flash. And that, again, was now confirmed to be a small asteroid. Basically, the difference between a meteor or a meteorite and an asteroid really has to come down to how large it is. And this was estimated by NASA to be about 6 feet in diameter. That's about the size of a small sedan. So again, a pretty remarkable sight, and you'll see it right here. There you go, right there. You can see it right there in the middle of the screen. Pretty cool sight again. There's another one here. This one just from a different perspective. If we have that other video just to take a look at, we are talking about this one coming in, and you can see it coming in from the top of the screen right there, right at the top of the screen, and actually looks a little bit brighter based on this, how this camera was capturing that meteor as it was going by. And again, this was over Ohio, parts of Pennsylvania, Michigan. Many different states saw it here yesterday morning, right around 8:55 to 9 o'clock in the morning, but it did make a loud boom. It was heard in the Cleveland area. It was heard across northeastern Ohio, making that loud sonic boom as it entered the atmosphere, burning up, and now reported to at least have had maybe some fragmentation, some of the pieces breaking off and actually possibly landing on the ground. So there could be some small little bits of that asteroid now that could actually be picked up somewhere in parts of northeastern Ohio. That's where the reports are that some small pieces. Again, we're not talking about really anything that large. Most of it did burn up in the atmosphere, but maybe a few pieces did in fact hit the ground, but going to be hard to find those more than likely. So that's what's been going on here the last couple of days. Again, pretty wild to see that fireball, that meteor across the skies. And now looking ahead to the forecast, things, like I said, are on the up and up as we're tracking more spring-like weather here with Friday in the 60s and all the way up into the 70s as we head towards the weekend. So that'll do it for us here today on the 10 Weather Impact Show. So thank you so much for joining us here. We'll have more updates on the forecast coming up later on this evening. Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer will be in talking about the 70s that we have in our forecast for the weekend. So until then, you can catch more news and weather online as always at 10tv.com.